Pisces, what is going on? Welcome to your love and romance reading for July 2023. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Pisces placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I'm simply reading energies. And lastly, Pisces, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below. Enough of me talking though. 2 cards already popped out here. So we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So for some of you, you may have Scorpio in your chart. Maybe your person does. That is not necessary. Same goes for the sign of Capricorn. But with the new moon, 2 new moon cards, there's a sense of a new beginning coming in for you. I do feel like there is a need to work through some fears that may be coming up for you. I do feel that with your hard work is paying off, this is really about persistence, okay? You've been putting in the effort into something here, whether that is just simply being patient or actual effort. And I feel like you are going to be rewarded, Pisces. But there may be some fears, some doubts coming up, and this is the time to really work through that and to release any sort of negativity. But taking the time to work through your fears is going to bring in abundance, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Now, if that's not resonating, then that message may be the energy of your person, okay? Let's pull a few more here. Firm foundation. I don't pull these in the reverse, but this is equivalent to the 4 of Wands in the typical Rider-Waite deck. Obstacles and challenges at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I do feel as though this is about security, a firm foundation. This may have to do with a domestic situation, however, that is not necessary, but there is something here about security, stability, the foundation of something. And there may be some obstacles and challenges at this time, but your hard work is paying off. You're doing the right things. You're going to be taking the right steps. I feel like there's something that's coming into fruition. And I feel like these fears have to do with the challenges and obstacles. So let's pull a few more here. I'm actually going to shuffle these, even though I did pre-shuffle them, but I do pull these in the reverse. So I just want to make sure everything is properly shuffled. But I feel like there are just some fears coming up for you this month that, you know, you and your person will be working through, possibly just your person. But this is definitely about stability and security. Trapped in the reverse, okay. Makeup or breakups and makeups, okay. Know your worth in the reverse, wild card in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So there's something here about wanting to play it safe, desiring to know where one stands. I do feel with the trapped in the reverse card, this is about facing your fears, because when it's upright, it's like, why do you stay in a room when the door is wide open, right? But when it's in the reverse, it is walking through that door, walking into possibly the unknown, walking into, you know, a place that feels a little bit scary, but doing it anyway, finding that courage within. Now, with breakups and makeups, there may be some sort of reconciliation, okay? There may have been some sort of separation here, or obstacles and challenges around the security of a connection, or some sort of obstacles that got in the way of a connection. And this could have had to do with one's fears as well. There may have been someone who felt a bit trapped, not knowing which way to go. Know your worth in the reverse, though. There is a need, though, that, this is a message, and this may only be for some of you, not all of you, but make sure that you understand your worth and how valuable you are, Pisces. Okay? Ensure that you are not stepping into anything where you feel like you are people pleasing or anything like that, or really putting yourself out there, unless this person is matching your energy. And I feel as though this may have happened, this could have been the past energy. I feel as though this is energy that you're putting behind you, if anything, or this could be your person, because we do have wild card in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, which I do feel, this is about playing it safe. This is very interesting. You know what? Actually, let's pull a few more here, and then we're going to dive deep with tarot. Please tell me more about Pisces person's headspace and heart space, where they are at. I'll make it up to you. His situation sucks. I have regrets. Okay. I'm afraid to be vulnerable at the bottom of the deck. I was very much sensing this. You may have been patient, allowing someone to really work through their fears. And this may have put you in a place where you had to work through, concerns and fears of your own. I feel like this is someone who is coming back in, or changing habits, changing their ways, going towards a more healing energy. I feel like someone doesn't want to be far from you, Pisces, because breakups and makeups, the situation sucks. It's like coming back together. You just want to make sure that no cycles are repeated if there were any sort of negative cycles going on. This person may be acknowledging how much effort you put in, how much you tried, and how you really just put yourself out there. And I feel like this person has some regrets with, I don't know why, but it's like, Pisces, you may have felt taken advantage of in some way. This person may be reflecting on their behavior, but I feel like this person does miss you. I'll put this over here. So we're running out of space, but that's what I'm getting so far. So let's get out the tarot and see what this is all about for the Pisces collective. Spirit, please bring in clear insight and guidance for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any major Pisces placements. Please tell us more about the current situation, the challenge block, the past, what has led up to the current situation, both Pisces energy as well as the energy of the person that they're connecting with, and where this connection is headed. What's the future energy looking like for the Pisces collective? Page of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay. Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy. So there was a resistance to change, and I feel as though there is someone here who wants to come in, wants to speak up, wants to say something. There's some sort of message. Someone has a creative idea in their head, but they're not yet taking action. This could be a fire sign. Okay, so 5 of Cups in the reverse, representing your person. So this person may be wanting to come back together. There was a period here where there was sadness, and I feel like this person is beginning to look at the cup half full rather than half empty, and they're desiring to go towards more of like this energy of recovery. Okay, you are showing up as the 3 of Pentacles. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, someone's coming back in here, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Empress. We've got some beautiful energy here. But Secondary energy would be the Ace of Cups. So there may have been someone here who was very much focused on their finances, focused on their career, focused on their day-to-day. There may also be someone here who is an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or someone who has just been showing up with a bit of a stubborn energy. With the Ace of Cups, though, there is a sense of like this new emotional beginning or some sort of offering. It could be possibly an apology, but I do feel like it is going to bring in some very positive cause and effect, good luck. Things are really on your side at this time, and it may allow, with the Empress, this ability to really bring in abundant energy, creative energy, to nurture, to basically improve a situation. And this may be someone who's coming in a bit of a stubborn way, or like I said, someone who just has been stubborn. But there's someone here who is desiring to take things in a new, fresh direction is what I'm really getting. I don't want to forget about the King of Pentacles in the reverse, so we're going to put that right down there. But yeah, I feel like in the past there was some sort of resistance to change or some sort of transformation. And this could have been external or internal, but now I do feel like someone has something to say, but they're not quite saying it. I do feel like this will eventually come in, like something will be said, because there is a situation where someone is coming in here. Now for you, you may be very much focused on work, on your own thing, and so forth. However, you may be having a conversation, an ongoing conversation here with this person if you are in communication. And it may be that this person has something to say, something that they do want to tell you. They're just not quite yet saying it. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything indicating any sort of specific communication. So for some of you, there may be communication. For others of you, there may not be. But I'm sure that when we get more of the cards out, it will actually tell us more. So that's actually what I want to do. As a reader, it's just easier for me to pull all of the cards at once and, just see everything, the whole picture. And then, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it on camera for that transparency, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. So I did turn some cards upside down and I put them in piles just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but I did draw everything on camera just for that transparency. We're going to be starting off with the past. For some of you, this may be the more distant past. For others of you, the more recent. And for others of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now. And if that's the case, and this is simply saying that you will soon be transitioning out of this energy and into into this more current energy. So we'll get into that in just a moment. But in the past, there was something here where something needed to change, but it didn't. Okay, there was a resistance to change. There was some stagnation and something was ultimately left open. I do feel like there was a situation where someone was losing hope. And there could have been some self-doubt. I do feel with the moon here, because we have so many major arcana. We have death in the reverse, the world in the reverse, the star in the reverse, and the moon upright. So this is the fixed energy, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius again with the star in the reverse, and Pisces energy with the moon, and then Scorpio with death in the reverse. But yeah, there was some sort of resistance to change. Something was left open, and ultimately the healing that really, really should have taken place or was desired to take place did not. And I do feel like it left a lot of confusion. For some of you, I'm just getting in my head space, like, why didn't this happen? Why didn't it go the way that I planned? Why, I do feel as though there was a lot of confusion and fogginess. This may be something that kind of faded out. But there's something here, because I asked more about the moon and we got the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So this has something to do related to, there's something here about the past. There may have been some sort of element related to the past that was very foggy or unclear, and it was kind of just left that way. There may have been questions about things returning to how they used to be at some point. Let's pull an oracle here. Robotic in the reverse. Unfinished business. Dead end at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, something felt like it was a bit of a dead end. With robotic in the reverse, this really places a lot of emphasis on emotions, and there may have been a need for someone to open up a bit more emotionally, but this was something that had to do with emotions. It hit someone hard. There was some sort of unfinished business that, in order to address it, it very much required someone to open up emotionally and have some sort of emotional conversation, or at least be a bit more vulnerable. I feel like someone was afraid to do that. Now, the current situation, or the more current energies that all this is leading into or up to, is that someone wants to deliver a message. There's something here that someone wants to say. Now, it may be for one of two reasons. Either this person is just lacking the confidence at this time, or they're not yet quite ready to come forward. If they're lacking the confidence, this has to do, this may be like an ego issue, and I'm getting this because down here, which we'll get into in a moment, we did pull the 6 of Wands in the reverse. But there is someone here who is holding back. Okay. There is someone here who's holding back, and I did ask more about the Tower, and I pulled the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So 5 of Pentacles here clarified the King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like someone has a message, but they are holding back. Either the full message or some information. I feel that there's someone here. It's like on one hand, they want to cut to the chase. But there is something here. Let's pull some more information about this. It's like whatever could be said. Someone doesn't want a Tower moment here. Codependency in the reverse. Mirroring. Okay. Tell me more about... Actually, just tell me. Give me one more card here. Solitude. There's someone here who is mirroring you at this time. Okay, yeah. There's a bit more of a detached energy here. There's someone who is very protective of their independence. Okay. With soulmate recognition in the reverse, you know, there may have been someone here who wasn't in a bit of a denial about something that they needed to face about this connection. But overall, there is solitude here. You may not be talking much with this person, or at least what needs to be addressed isn't being addressed. And there's a sense of mirroring going on. Okay, so you just may be kind of doing your own thing at this time, but I do feel like someone has a message, but they're holding back. And I feel as though whatever this is, it's like they're holding back because this may be a bit of a shock of whatever it is that they have to say. I feel like someone wants something here from you, or vice versa. You know, feel free to swap the rules here. But I feel like someone wants this ultimate happiness with you. I feel someone is feeling a bit frustrated and fed up as well. Now the block here with the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, you know, there is a beautiful connection here, but with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, there is a sense of instability and insecurity. Whatever the situation is definitely pushing someone out of their comfort zone. And there also may be someone here who is concerned about their money, their finances, their material life. But there, like I said, there's also someone here who's very protective of their independence. And I feel like there's someone here who's ultimately Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in the reverse, going back and forth around something that they want to reveal or something that was revealed that they want to respond to. But either way, someone has something to say to you, Pisces. Interference. Dead end in the reverse. Sadness and grief. So for some of you, this may have to do with a third party, but person, place, thing, concept, idea. It does not need to be a person. If it is a person, it does need to be romantic. But there is some sort of interference. Someone may feel that if they come in, I feel like someone feels insecure about their message or whatever it is that they want to say. And it's like they may worry that even if they come in and say something, they could just simply embarrass themselves, but it won't really change the situation. This is interesting. Let's take a look at your person. Five of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, like I said. Five of Swords in the reverse. I wanted to pull more and see what this was all about. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant in the reverse. Taurus energy here with the Hierophant in the reverse. Someone, I feel as though someone is beginning to look at the glass half full, and I feel like this person, there may be a sense of a defeat. This person may have really been feeling like defeated by some sort of circumstance or situation. So I don't know if things didn't work out between you and this person in the past, and now they see you doing good for yourself, and they're kind of like, wow, I kind of messed up here. Or this person is finally making some realizations and they see that, you've started to move on, or they have concerns of you moving on. But I do feel that this person is wanting to come in again and try some sort of alternative method here, or to switch things up a little bit. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, there is some mental conflict here, but ultimately they don't want to feel at odds anymore. I feel like this person has been battling a lot within themselves, and I feel that it's kind of like a sulking energy, like having a more positive perspective on whatever it is that they've been down about, but ultimately they still feel a sense of defeat. So I don't know if this person has tried to come in previously and it didn't work. But the Hierophant in the reverse is telling me that this person is wanting, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups here, this person is wanting to come in with some sort of message that is kind of switching things up. It's not the traditional, yet redacted in the reverse. This person wants to come in and tell you something shattered. Wild card. So yeah, it's like this person wants to come in and reveal something to you. The shattered definitely has to do with some sort of tower moment. I do feel like this person is holding back whatever this is for now. But it's a bit of a gamble. It's a bit of a wild card. Whatever it is this person wants to say, you may not know about this yet. if you do, then you obviously know what this is, and what you do need to know is that this person, you know, if they have come in already, I just got the words break the ice, but know that this person, they were hesitant to come in and say anything. And if this is already playing out, this person may feel a bit defeated, possibly by your response. But ultimately, with the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Three of Cups here, I do feel like you are wanting to, you know, it's such a strange energy, because there's two things going on here. Either A, you don't know what this person has to say and they haven't come in yet, so it's like you're open to talking with this person and so forth. But at the same time, I feel like there may have, like, something happened in the past that feels a bit heavy. So it's like talking with this person, working things out, the ability to put things down. Optimism. Communication in the reverse. Friendship. Forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person down here may have a question for you, or they want to reveal something. They either want to give you the truth and take a chance on telling you something, or they want to ask you something here. I feel like this person may be a bit afraid of your response. Ultimately, you're remaining optimistic here, and it may be that you are simply okay with a friendship, or you are more focused on solidifying the foundation of a friendship before moving on into something deeper with this person. But with communication in the reverse, whatever comes in here from this person, it's like, I don't feel like you're gonna expect to hear whatever this person has to say, or whether it's them telling you something or you answering them. I asked him more about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is very much the energy of someone coming in and possibly confessing feelings, or saying something, asking questions, saying something here that is a bit unexpected. There is a change in one's approach. And I feel like you have more of this doing your own thing type energy, staying positive, doing you. I don't know if you're that interested in this person, possibly. It may be that, you know, you simply want to focus on building the friendship, taking things slow, or just you see this person just as a friend. And so it's like, or maybe you've moved on here, but whatever the case may be, it's like you want to put this down, but you may know that moving forward here and discussing whatever these matters are, there may be some sort of heartbreak here. But I do feel like this is very direct, clear communication. It may have to do, like, if you've moved on, it makes sense why the Three of Cups is here. I do feel like you value this person's friendship, or you value them, but I'm not quite sure if you're just trying to move forward with them too quickly. Either it's that, or, you know, the alternative would be, because now I'm getting two different storylines. It could be that you just don't view this person as anything more than a friend, or you've moved on, or you want to talk with this person and you do see something a bit more here with them, but you may feel that they're the ones who are friend zoning you. So you may be keeping your, you know, boundaries up and not really communicating as much with them. you may be feeling like you don't want this person to have their cake and eat it too. It's a bit difficult to really split apart these energies because they're so intertwined. Because there's someone here, it's a bit of a messy situation. And if this is resonating, please, please, please let me know below. And let me know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus too, or any of your other major Pisces placements. But yeah, I feel like there's simply just someone here who wants to come in, break the ice, wants to confess something here, wants to say something. And the other person is hesitant to talk about it. You may be in this energy of kind of wanting to avoid this situation because you feel like whatever the result will be, it's going to kind of mess up the status quo of how things are. You may be viewing this as it's not, whatever the status quo is right now, it's not going to improve when it definitely could. But yeah, you may be thinking like if something is disrupted, or you may be assuming that this person coming in will bring in some sort of disruption. But I do see someone coming back in here with the Eight of Cups. It was actually the Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords, Four of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse. So this may definitely have to do with the water sign, but that is not necessary. Someone is coming back in. There is some sort of return. So if this conversation hasn't happened yet, this person's finally taking action. If this conversation has happened already, then I feel like this person's coming back in. But the Two of Swords is telling me that someone's is at a crossroads here. There may be a bit of a timeout that follows whatever this is. And it may be for the purpose of someone just regaining their balance here and figuring out how they want to take action. Healing in the reverse. Quality time. Okay, so what I'm even more so getting now is that if this person hasn't come in and said anything to you, they may be kind of still holding back, but as time goes on, it's going to be difficult for them to walk away from the situation fully. This person's going to feel like they just need to come in and express themselves because they feel stuck at a crossroads, like they don't know which way to go, and I feel like there's something here that's kind of eating them up. So they may just take some time here to level themselves out a little bit, come into balance, and then this person, as this King of Cups energy, may take some sort of initiative or come in and attempt to renew something. Because I do feel that with healing in the reverse, quality time in the reverse, and divine timing in the reverse, if this person has been kind of just suppressing this, like just, trying to make it go away and trying to just like move forward with their life without addressing whatever it is, I do feel like this person is unable to heal from something. And with quality time in the reverse, this may have to do with the lack of time spent between the two of you, or communication, this person possibly just missing you and unable to let go with this Eight of Cups in the reverse. And with divine timing in the reverse, it's like this person may be in this energy of attempting to take the wheel and make things happen. This person's kind of like overriding this energy of once being patient. I ran away. I want to do the right thing. Yeah. I want to put this behind us. So yeah, I'm stuck at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. I'm stuck. This person is like stuck. So if they were trying to build up the courage to come in, and whether they did or not, I feel like this person still can't walk away from the situation. They may have ran away from facing this, but this person ultimately wants to do the right thing, and they want to move forward with you. They want to put whatever the situation is behind you too. I feel like this is someone who can't get over you, Pisces. And yeah, they're coming in and they're wanting to switch things up here with the Hierophant in the reverse. They do want some sort of reconciliation. The person who is a bit confusing to me in this reading is the position up here, which usually represents you. And again, I do apologize if I've been a bit repetitive with that. So, please let me know how, you are in this situation. How, what is your energy? Let me know, because like I said, based on what I'm seeing here, you may be willing to work with this person, but it's ultimately to put down whatever feels heavy. And I do feel like it has to do with this connection and where it's headed, whether or not you want something more, or and this person didn't in the past, or you don't want anything more than a friendship and this person does. But there is something here where you may be under the assumption that if any information comes in or the topic is placed on the table, that it's going to result in something negative. So if you want something more with this person, I don't know if you've been avoiding that conversation out of fear, or, this person is a friend and you know that they may want something more here. You may be feeling like, oh, well, that's going to mess up this friendship or what we have going on. Alternatively, you just may be like, oh my gosh, this person's going to come in and tell me that they're just friend zoning me, when it's actually the opposite. So don't be afraid to be receptive to how this energy comes in and shows up. I do feel like it is going to allow you two to really address and talk about whatever needs to be addressed here. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting here. I do feel like it may be helpful to carry this over to the extended, but we're gonna pull one last card here. But if you'd like to join me over at the extended, the link for that is in the description box below, and I hope to see you over there. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. Please comment, and also, Pisces, keep watching for a preview at the end of this video. Transformation. Mental conflict at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, there's a situation, there may be some sort of mental conflict, but ultimately in the past, there was a lack of transformation. There was resistance. Something was left open. And now it's time to go towards this transformation. Okay, don't be afraid of it. It may feel a bit overwhelming. This may be for you or your person or the both of you, and it may feel like this conversation may be tough. It may feel a bit intimidating because you don't know which way it's really going to go. But embrace the transformation, surrender, let go. Because whatever this mental conflict is, allow that to be addressed so the situation can transform, so this mental conflict can transform here. I feel like both of you, it's kind of like a game of chicken, like who's going to come forward first and say something, even though I don't feel like you would. Fertility, yeah, so there's beautiful sacral chakra. There's beautiful emotional withdrawal at the bottom of the deck. Energy here to create, to manifest, to bring in abundance, to nurture this situation. But first must come this transformation. Yeah, suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. There's a situation where someone was suffering in silence, or has been, or has so many questions in their head. Yeah, so it will allow. Yeah, this is beautiful. So wish fulfillment, or fulfillment of wishes at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's very much this energy of if you're suffering in silence, go towards the transformation. There's the ability to really create and bring in abundance and love, even regarding, the heart chakra, matters of the heart and so forth. This can definitely be nurtured, and it can be through even creative and grounded planning, patience and planning, sacrifice. So in order to get where you want to be, there may be a need to sacrifice something here, and that may be just simply about stepping out of your comfort zone. right? The only way out is through. But that's what I'm getting for you so far. Please comment below if this resonated. I do read all my comments and I would love to hear from you. I hope to see you over at the extended. If not, then I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month, and I hope that this reading was able to provide you with some helpful guidance. Thank you so much, Pisces. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye. So they may be feeling like they need to interfere with this, even though they feel like time is no longer on their side. Better now knows that they need to make a decision. There may be something at play to you. Could be like even hints, like subtle hints related. May like come in, and they're gonna. This is the inability to fully detach, even if there's no communication, even if